Hey guys, welcome back to my sewing room. I'm Kelly and you found me here on Pick and Stitches. And today I got in, well, actually last night, a new sew sampler box and I can't wait to show you what's inside. Okay, guys, it is arguably really early in the morning. I've got to get out of the door by 6:20 to get the kids to swim team this morning. I have a swim meet this afternoon, and somewhere in there, we've got to get into the grocery store and get some food. So I knew if I didn't get up before the crack of dawn and get this filmed, I wouldn't get to show it to you all. So I'm up here. It is completely pitch black. The sun has not even peeked its little eye over the horizon. So I hope you appreciate this because I definitely got up super early, put on makeup, took a shower, all the things. All right, so let's see what's in this month's Sew Sampler. This is the June Sew Sampler from Fat Quarter Shop. These come out once a month. They're $30 plus shipping. And, oh, fun, Midsummer Magic, June 2025. That's super cute. Yeah, guys. Oh, yay, I should have known. Okay, wait, I'm going to back it up and see if you guys can guess. So here, there's a little critter on the front. Does that give you a hint on what it's going to be? It didn't give me a hint because I was moving too fast, but it's definitely exciting. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick peek. Ready? Tulip Pink! So we've been sewing a lot with her fabrics lately on the Dragon Fruit Block of the Month. That's been a really fun sew along. I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. It looks like our coupon for this month is 15% off Tulip Pink fabrics and quilt kits. That's awesome. And then we've got a mystery Christmas quilt coming up in July. So they've got a scan code for that. And then we also have an extra pattern that we might be able to sew if you choose to do something different than what they're offering in the kit. So let's take a peek at all of our stuff. Okay, you guys, how pretty is that? So Tulip Pink is a designer with free spirit. And she makes really bright fabric if you are not aware. It can be a little bit outside of the normal calicos that I sew with, but I do like it because it's definitely fun and bright. So let's take a peek. Come on. Let me switch us to the overhead camera so you guys can see all this. So again, hello, let go. Guys, I don't want to cut the ribbon. I don't know why, because I always think I'm going to reuse them and then I don't. I have a whole drawer full of like random ribbons. Oh, well. Okay, there we go. There we go. I got it. I got it. Where does it start? All right, I guess I'm just going to pick a place. I don't know where it starts. It's kind of an odd fold. Okay. That back. So, okay, so it's a layer cake that was just kind of rolled up in an interesting way. So we've got this kind of interesting, almost salmon mixed with our purples. And then we're going to move into more salmon-y colors. Yeah, that doesn't work. Let's see if we can flatten it out. And I will definitely iron these out and get you guys some really good pictures at the end. I know sometimes it's kind of hard to see. So then we've got that one in a different colorway. And she always does some fun stuff. This almost feels a little bit like spacey, right? So you've got your moon and your stars and all different styles of stars kind of mixed in there. And this almost feels like some of the basics that we sewed the dragon fruit with, but just slightly more specific to the collection, I guess. But you always get a lot of these bright combinations of color. We got this one's a little bit more kind of standard colors. Okay, so now we're getting into the kind of more interesting prints that she always has in her collections here. So we've got some animals, kind of her hallmark that everybody knows her for from honestly quite a few collections ago is going to be the owls. And then she's kind of incorporated some of these other animals. This looks like an interesting collection with the monkey, the raccoon, and the owl in there. And that's kind of a fun nod to all of our pollinators. And I really like these prints. This is just that subtle, but a lot of depth of the placement of her little flowers and everything onto each feather that really makes it pop. And then we've got the same thing in a different colorway, but I didn't get a very good cut of this one. So, and then we've got the animals in the forest again. We've got a kitty cat and a squirrel and a raccoon. And then some rabbits with a lot of warm tones mixed in there with that mint. And then a same rabbit, but all pretty much cooler tones. Now this is kind of fun. It's really subtle. So it's really whimsical, but here you can see there's a squirrel print, I believe. That looks like the tail to me, and then the ears and the eye. So it's real subtle, which isn't always what you get with the Tulip Pinks, but I love how she's really kind of played with the pattern of the shadows to create that. And then our pollinator knot again. Oh, I haven't seen fish from her before, unless it's a older print. I'm not sure. So last year I made a quilt called 4-Patch Fun. It's a free quilt pattern. I'll put a link in the description for you guys. I've got it up on my website. But I made a Tulip Pink quilt pattern or quilt with it for my son. And I think you can see that one in my trunk show from 2024. I'll put a picture of that in there for you guys too. Okay, so the pattern that we got is called Wise Guys. It is a pattern that's just going to have our owl prints on it. So that's kind of fun. So it's going to be 50.5 by 65.5. We're also going to need our 20 pieces of our 10-inch squares. We're going to need 1.5 yards of background, a 1/2 yard of the dream for the frames. I'm guessing that's all the frames. Okay, wait, a 1/2 yard for this. 1, 2, 3 different colors that we're going to use to frame out our blocks. And then we've got 1.25 yards for our sashing and our border. And then 2/3 of a yard for our accent and binding. So it's a fair amount of extra yardage. And then we're also going to need 3 3/8 yard for the backing. But that's going to make a really cute quilt. It's definitely different than what we have done so far this year. So that's our pattern. And then again, if you choose to, you can make this pattern, which is a layer cake pop shortcut quilt that's going to be probably free on the Fat Quarter Shop. Sometimes they put a link here for one that isn't free, but most of the time it is a free pattern. So I'll check on that for you guys. But that might be fun to kind of fussy cut some of these bigger blocks with some of the bigger patterns in there. Okay, so that is our quilt for this month. We also got our next block. So this is block number 3 of our flowering block. I definitely need to get started on that. I need to get some starch going, but you know, with this busy schedule, guys, I don't know when I'm going to make it happen. It's been crazy. So this is month 3, and we'll get that pattern started soon. And then also in our box, we got a Creative Grids ruler. This is the 2.5 by 2.5, which is really nice when you need to trim up something that's exactly the size. I do have a couple of these, and I find that I really like having them kind of stashed everywhere. I like carrying them with me when I go anywhere and I take my supplies with me, but I have one on this side of the cutting table. So when I'm trimming up blocks over here, I have it. And I have one on that side of the cutting table. So if I'm trimming up blocks on that side, I don't have to walk this laps and loops around. And for these smaller ones, it's nice to have an extra. Okay. Oh, interesting. So this is a magic clip. And this is easy to read markings. So we have one that's got, actually they both have both. So we've got a 1/2 inch mark and a 1/4 inch mark. So I guess you could pin this on your fabrics as you're going to sew it, and you would know exactly where you're going to sew, so that you don't change up it gives you that 1/4 inch line. And especially for the 1/2 inch line, you know, we've all gotten pretty accustomed to sewing that 1/2 inch line. And so here it says the magic clip measurement plus the needle clearance equals the seam allowance. So if you have 1/2 inch plus it gets an 1/8 of an inch for needle clearance would give you a 5/8 inch seam. So when we're doing some of those funky seams that are a little bit different, that's nice to have a little bit of a guide. Okay. Ooh, look, you guys. I love it when we get fun aurifil colors because whenever I need something funky, it's nice to have a bit in my drawer. So this is color 2520. I bet it's one of Tula's favorites. And it usually is going to match our quilt kit for the month. So let's make sure I didn't miss anything. We have our Midsummer Magic, June 2025. Tula Pink. Ooh, Tula Pink is celebrating her 50th fabric line by paying homage to where it all began, deep in the enchanted woods of Full Moon Forest. Okay, so a lot of these must have come out of her Full Moon Forest line. In Full Moon Forest 2, Tula gives every original print a fresh new twist, showcasing everything she has learned along the way. We're smitten with her update on this nocturnally inspired line, bursting with vivid, eye-popping colors we adore from Tula Pink. This is a curated group of 20 10-inch squares, offers a generous taste of all the colors and artistry in the collection. So go ahead, explore, discover, and let your creativity run wild. So that is a $23 value. Then we have our Creative Grid Ruler. That's a $12 value. We have the small magic clips. That's valued at $8.98. We have our pattern, which is valued at $9.98. They do have limited finishing kits available at Fat Quarter Shop too. If you guys want to take a look at that, that's always nice to just kind of get everything you need. Then we have our flowering block. That's valued at $4.98. We have our aurifil thread. That's valued at $5.98. So all in all, guys, I feel like this quilt kit is always a good value for your dollars. I know that sometimes, you know, we kind of get in a rut and we do the same thing with the same designer, with the same fabrics, with the same type of patterns. And so I really love how Fat Quarter Shop kind of pulls me out of my typical box that I like to stay inside of. And this is going to be a fun pattern to sew out. So I will get you some close-up pictures of the fabric and all the items. That's a wrap on this month's Sew Sampler. Again, this is Tula Pinks. I didn't even realize it. I still have my dragon fruit up on the wall. It's really fun to get outside of my own head and try something new. And this is going to be a new fun pattern for us. So I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing. If you do like any of my tutorials or other unboxings, please do hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. And for those of you that have been shopping with my affiliate links, I really do appreciate it. It does help support the channel. So until then, guys, I will see you next time.